Hi y'all! You guys commented some questions for me to answer for this Q&A to celebrate 1.4K subs, so here it is. I'm going to try my best to answer all questions, except a few. First comment, I'm going to answer both questions here. My hair color is dark brown. I'm personally not the biggest fan of soda, but I guess Coca-Cola. Thanks for commenting. Next comment. Not really sure for the first question. I think mostly at @give_Lindsay_love and @Heather Solos for when I first joined the Total Drama community /fandom. Also at @CHT_HK cause he's my friend. Oh, lol. Second question. My favorite Disventure Camp character is Fiora. The demon child is just so iconic. For the third question, I actually wasn't sure, so I scrolled to the bottom of my projects, and the first one was back in November of 2022. Last question. My least favorite Total Drama season is probably Pocket Island. All Stars is a very close second though, mainly because I just don't like the cast. At least in All Stars, I tolerate some people. Literally everyone in Pocketoo is unlikable except for a few. Anyways, thank you for commenting. Anyways, next comment. My favorite food is just any kind of pasta tbh. It's my comfort food lol. And my favorite season has to be fall autumn. The weather is perfect and it's such a vibe. Underrated season FR. Thanks for commenting. Next one. Of course, I like Sanrio. My favorites are Pompompurin and Kuromi. For the second question, I probably will to celebrate a milestone. Thank you so much for commenting. Moving on. This is a lot questions, so let's go one by one. First off, my favorite school subject is math. Don't kill me lol. My least favorite is physical education. I'm not the sporty type of person, haha. My favorite fandom to edit is Total Drama. Next question, I put my sexuality in my bio, but I'm pansexual. And here is my favorite Total Drama character from each season. TDI Courtney, TDA Duncan, TDWT Heather, Trody Zoe. TDAS Scott, TDPI Jasmine, TDRR Kitty. I haven't watched the reboot yet. Thank you for commenting. Next one. I already answered the first question, so I won't repeat it. For the second question, I honestly don't have one since I only really edit 3 fandoms. And lastly, my favorite Total Drama season is World Tour. Thanks for commenting. Okay, this is a lot of questions by Amelina, but let's answer them quickly. My favorite color is pink. The second question is always really hard for me to answer, but if I had to choose, probably has been Hotel TBH. Third question. I also put this in my bio, but I live in China, Hong Kong. Next, I really only use CapCut to edit lol. Probably because it's the only one I know how to use. Fifth question. Probably table tennis because it's the only sport I know how to play, haha. I also already answered question 6, so I won't answer it. My favorite Total Drama character is Heather, because she's just so iconic and the best written character in my opinion. Question 8. I also edit Disventure Camp, but besides those I probably won't. Maybe I will in the future, but I'm not planning to for a while. I answered a question similar to question 9 already as well. Next. Nope, I don't live in America. I won't answer question 11 for privacy reasons. And my zodiac sign is Libra. I answered question 13 already too. And finally, I would rate Amelina's channel 100 out of 10. She's very underrated and her edits are amazing. Subscribe to her if you haven't. Thank you so much for commenting, Amelina. Pip gave me a lot of questions too, so I'll just answer the ones that I haven't answered yet. My least favorite Total Drama character is Sugar. Honestly, she's just disgusting in my opinion. Do I have to say more? My favorite has-been hotel characters are between Angel Dust, Alasta and Vox. It's a three-way tie lol. I just can't pick, haha. My least favorite is Valentino. He's not a bad character in a story perspective, but I just can't stand what he does to Angel. It breaks my heart. My favorite Helluva Boss characters are Luna and Beelzebub. Luna is a really interesting character and I love her design. And Bee is just really fun and a unique take on the sign of gluttony. As you may or may not tell, I love their interactions in Season 1, Episode 8. Next question. I already said my favorite, so I'll say my least favorite Disventure Camp character. It's Will. He's not bad, really. He just didn't have enough screen time. Okay, now for some quirky questions said by Pip. TBH, I would probably date someone like Gwen or Bridget as long as she doesn't cheat again, LOL. I think they'd be pretty chill and be a good partner. For Disventure Camp, I'd date Gabby or Tess. Gabby is very loyal and supportive. Tess is just chill, LOL. From husband, I'd date Angel of course cause he's my husband, he just doesn't know it yet. But I feel like Charlie or Vaggie would be a great partner as well. From Helluva Boss, I'd date Moxie or Millie for obvious reasons, LOL. For question 9, I think I can Courtney and a bit of Heather as well. For Disventure Camp, I can Ellie and Lake. For husband, I can Vaggie a lot, and also Angel. Lastly, I haven't thought about who I can from Helluva Boss yet, but I'd say Luna. Thank you so much, Pip, for commenting. Next comment. A fandom I love but never edit is Helluva Boss. I've never made an edit of it, but I've watched the show. It's on YouTube, I recommend you watch it. My favorite Gen to Total Drama Boy is Scott. He's very underrated in my opinion and I found him really funny. I found his relationship with Courtney hilarious, LOL. I basically already answered the other 2 questions, so I'll skip them. Thank you, Daisy, for commenting. Skipping the first question. I have a really hard time picking my favorite song because I love so many. Here's some of my favs. Cloud9, Nonsense, Favorite, Islands, Killshot, Dice and Roll, Lunch, Take You to Hell, and Faster and Harder. The best year of my life is probably this year. I won't say a lot for privacy reasons, but YouTube is one of the main reasons to why. My favorite childhood show is My Little Pony or Doraemon. You might not heard of it. I think my style is just basic X preppy. I don't really know honestly. I would love to travel to Canada to see the Niagara Falls or Norway to see the Northern Lights in person. Thank you so much for commenting. I've already answered the first 2 questions, so I'll just skip those. Usually, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to make an edit. If it's a complex edit, it can take longer to finish. I actually don't know what my biggest fear is. I'm scared of a lot of things, but I think it's mainly public speaking or heights. Anyways, thanks for commenting. So that's all the questions for this Q&A. Thank you all so much for 1.4K subscribers. I had no clue I would make it this far when I first started YouTube. I love you all. You guys mean the world to me. And if you watched until now, here's a cookie. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all soon. Bye.